Through animation, I create life. From a little piece of plasticine, you can create almost anything. In our life too, we were once a little lump of cells. And without wanting to, we became children, then adults, and then we got old. We are in a continuous process of transformation. Transformation is the fundamental characteristic of my way of doing animation. Here I have a small piece of plasticine. I start shaping it, then I add another piece and take a photo. Then I add another piece and take another photo. Then I add another and shoot another photo. I add and take yet another shot. Add and shoot. As you can see, even with very few photos, there has been a noticeable transformation.
Attualmente io solito uso per il mio lavoro quello che
Usually I use ordinary trade plasticine for my work, but sometimes I need a particular color, a darker green. So what do? I put some green plasticine and some blue or brown plasticine into an old saucepan. But first I try with two very small pieces to see the result. If it is good, then I mix larger quantities. To shape the plasticine, I mainly use my hand. The hand is a most beautiful instrument which gives great control. So if we do this movement and then click a photo and then again I model and then click another shot. But there's no rule to say that we must only use our hands or the typical modeling tools you can buy. For example, on the central part of this flower, on which we have to etch, we can use a typical modeling tool. But even a nail or a pencil will do. You can also press an instrument onto the plasticine to have its imprint. Naturally, you can make different shapes, depending on how hard you press. And this can become the basis for a new transformation. With drawings, you can fill a page and have no more room for new creations. Instead, with plasticine, there's never any limit, because if you want to add or to remove something, there's no limit. There's always a new idea. That's why this is the most interesting technique I started with and that I continue to work with.
Continuiamo ancora. Allora, adesso volevo un po'.
For the film I am making, I am using two fields, a foreground animation and a background one. Naturally, you can have more than two fields, depending on what you want to do. This is a landscape which needs to move constantly, because there is a waterfall which must never stop. So I must go in there with this instrument, just enough to show that the water is moving and that the shadows are changing. To move the water down, 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 not too much. And now, for example, in the foreground, I can place a hand that gradually takes this landscape. Then I shall have to move both fields simultaneously. The hand will transform itself, growing at most by 1 centimeter per frame. Then I shoot. you.